My name is Shogo Yamada. I'm running a small but successful company. It sounds great to be a young president, but I was working hard every day in a small company with only a few employees. I eat 3 meals a day at a convenience store, and I live in a one-room apartment. And I only go home to sleep, so it was pretty messy. The reality is that I don't have the glamorous life that you might associate with the word president. But I felt fulfilled every day. Whew, I worked hard today too. Huh? Chief?
Oh, Yamada.
This is Asami Sato-san. She was my boss at the company I worked for before I went into business, and I'm really indebted to her. What a coincidence that we meet here.
Yes, it is.
Huh? What's wrong? You seem a little down.
No, it's not that. I'm just a little tired, that's all.
I was wondering if you'd like to go out for a drink.
What?
You know how you used to invite me out for a drink when I was feeling down or was in trouble? That really saved me. I'll listen to you this time.
Really? Let's go for a bit then.
We went to a nearby pub. We made a little small talk, and then I cut to the chase. So, did something happen? It's rare to see the chief in such a dark mood.
Actually, I quit the company too.
What?
I had a rough patch with the boss, and that's how it ended.
Oh, you mean President Ariso. President Ariso was an old-fashioned businessman. He's a bit of a stubborn man with a bit of a personality problem. He was, to put it simply, a man who thought of his employees as nothing more than laborers. I was a low-ranking employee and the section chief was there to protect me, so I wasn't directly harmed. But he wouldn't be a good match with the section chief who values her coworkers.
I'm not the chief anymore. I'll have to ask you to call me something else.
Then, Asami-san?
Shouldn't you call me by my first name?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll call you Shogo from now on too.
The chief, or Asami-san, has always been like this. We're pretty much the same age, but she's so mature. I went on a business trip with Asami-san a few years ago when I was a new employee. I made the hotel reservations, but due to a mistake, we only got one twin room. I tried to get the room changed, but there was no room available because of an event nearby. I called other hotels nearby, but none of them had rooms available. In this case, I might have to go to a net cafe or even sleep outside. As I was thinking like that, Asami-san...
Did you make a mistake on purpose?
What? Of course not.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Well, mistakes happen. Next time, make sure you double check. Come on, let's go.
What? But...
What? Are you going to do something to me?
I won't.
Then there's no problem.
We ended up sleeping next to each other in the twin bed. The chief is sleeping unprotected right behind me. I didn't lay a finger of Asami-san, of course. I couldn't betray her trust. More importantly, I realized that she's way out of my league. Maybe I chose to start my own business because I wanted to be a man worthy of Asami.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. But I'm sure someone like you will find a new job in no time.
Well, it's not going so well.
What? Really?
I told you that I left a company because I had a problem with the president, right? I think he has a grudge against me because of that. Apparently, he's spreading bad rumors about me.
That's awful.
That's why I haven't been able to find a new job.
Then, why don't you come work for me?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. It's a small company and I know it might not be to your standards, but until you can find a decent new job...
Not at all. That's very kind of you. But that would make you my boss.
Would that be a problem?
That sounds like so much fun. I'm looking forward to working with you, President Shogo.
Please don't say that. This is how Asami-san came to work for us.
My name is Asami Sato. It's nice to meet you.
Because we are a small company, our employees are very close to each other. That's why I was a little worried that she wouldn't fit in, but I didn't need to worry at all. And Asami-san quickly became a beloved and central figure in the company. Sato-san, about this case.
Asami-san, the client has some questions.
They're relying on her more than me, aren't they? I almost lost my dignity as president, but it couldn't be helped. That's how good Asami-san was at her job. I knew she was great, but I had no idea she was this good. Now that I'm in the position of president, I understand how capable she is. A few weeks later, during a lunch break...
You always eat convenience store lunches, don't you, President?
Well, it's convenient and cheaper than eating out.
Don't you cook for yourself?
I don't have the time.
Do you get those 3 meals a day at the convenience store?
I don't eat 3 meals a day. I don't eat breakfast most of the time.
That's even worse. If you only eat convenience store meals, your nutritional intake will be unbalanced.
Well, I not only eat bentos, but also rice balls and bread from the convenience store.
That's not the point. Hey, Shogo?
What is it?
Can I go to your house after work today?
What? How come?
Because I'm curious about your personal life.
But it's not that nice of a house to invite people over.
That's why I want to come over and check it out.
After a short pause, I decided to invite Asami-san to my home because she was persistent. And then...
Huh! What is this?
Is it really worth screaming about?
I'd like to praise myself for not fainting.
It's that bad?
Wow, all that garbage from convenience stores and instant food.
It's not that bad.
Why are you so embarrassed?
After that, Asami-san continued to inspect my room like a determined explorer.
Wow!
She's screaming like she's on a tropical island. Normally, Asami-san is calm and reliable. But it was a little funny to see her upset, although I felt bad. And after a few minutes...
I have decided that from now on, I will manage all aspects of your life. You will eat, sleep, and exercise as I tell you to.
What?
Your human rights have been revoked as of this moment.
Are you a dystopian dictator? Then my life really started to be managed by Asami-san. She comes by my house every morning and makes me breakfast.
Come on, wake up.
Asami-san makes my lunch and dinner. She also cleans my room regularly. It's very stressful to have everything under control like that. Not. I was so happy. Asami-san's cooking is so good. Not only that, on the days off...
Do you work at home too? You have to rest.
But I'm the president.
And since you're the president, you should take the initiative and take the day off. Otherwise, your employees won't feel comfortable.
Well, I don't have any hobbies, so I don't have anything to do even if I take a day off.
Then come out with me next time.
Asami-san has many hobbies, and she took me out to many places.
Come on, hurry!
Whoa, wait a minute! And yet, at the company, Asami-san respected me as the president.
President, this way please.
She always takes a step back to support me. But in private, she's the older sister who pulls me along.
Come on, hurry up. I'll leave you behind.
That was a very attractive contrast. I've been really happy every day since I met her again. But then one day, President Ariso came to see me out of the blue. Oh, I heard you used to work for us. What's your name? Shoga Yamada. You don't even remember my face or name. So, what can I help you with today? I heard you hired that woman. That woman? Does he mean Asami-san? I won't say anything bad, but you shouldn't do that. Pardon me? What does that mean? She's the one who put up a fight against me, and I'm telling you not to hire her. What? Even if you say that... What? You can't listen to me? President Ariso had a powerful personality, having stood on top of others for so many years. There's a world of difference between a small startup like me. But there's some things I won't compromise on. I decline. What? I'm no longer under your command. I have no obligation to listen to your orders. This guy. I'm telling you this out of the kindness of my heart. I told you it's none of your business. President Ariso was indignant and left. I'm the one who wants to be angry. 3 days later, an incident occurred. Our client who had been good to us terminated the contract. I didn't have to find out why. President Ariso began a plan to sabotage us behind our backs. How despicable can he be?
I'm really sorry.
Asami has the strongest sense of responsibility of anyone. She blamed herself, even though it wasn't her fault.
I quit this company. I'll apologize to President Ariso and ask for his forgiveness. I'm so sorry.
Wait a second! There's no need for you to quit. You didn't do anything wrong, Asami-san.
That's not true. I put you and everyone else through so much trouble.
Asami!
What?
Don't get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm telling you to get yourself together, because I'm not your subordinate anymore, and you're my subordinate now. I will always protect my subordinates. You just have to trust me.
Yes.
Then I explained the situation to the employees, current state of this company. How we were in a situation that would become even more critical in the future. I told them that if they wanted to leave, I would do anything I could to help them, offering severance pay and a new job. But no one offered to resign. On the contrary, they all expressed their willingness. This is absolutely unacceptable!
It's okay. We won't give in to such a jerk. Guys.
They admire her more than they do me, after all. It's been a struggle ever since. Everyone worked for me and Asami-san. Seeing them, I would go to various places to borrow money. And after a few months, we managed to get through the crisis. And it brought the employees closer together. And after a few more months, that man appeared in front of us again. What is it this time? Another attempt to make things difficult? No, how about coming back to us? What?
What do you mean by that?
Well, actually... This is what President Ariso said. After Asami-san left the company, relations with his subordinates began to deteriorate. The atmosphere in the company worsened and the number of employees leaving the company increased. Gradually, the company's performance declined to the point where the company is now on the verge of collapse. So please, come back! You're so selfish. I'm not talking to you! Shut up! Of course, I'll get you a good post. I'll give you a salary of 2 million. How's that sound? Not bad, huh? 2 million? That's a lot of money I can't provide. A talented person like you shouldn't be buried in a small company like this. I want you to use the fullest of your abilities for us. That certainly didn't sound like a bad proposition. President Ariso is right. A person like her shouldn't be in a small company like ours. Maybe it would be in Asami-san's best interest to accept this proposal. That's what I thought, but...
2 million? Are you kidding? You're 1 digit short.
What?
I love this company, and I love the people who work here. So please leave.
Asami-san... if this continues, our employees and their families will be left out in the cold! You're the only one who can save them!
You're gonna beg with tears now. You're the one who thinks your employees as nothing more than labor.
That's not true! I consider my employees family! Hey, you, I'm Yamada. That's right, Yamada! You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Even though this is a small company, you're still a business owner. You must understand the care that goes into our employees. That's right. I care about my employees more than anything else. Right? Then explain it to her for me. My company is much more useful to society and should be prioritized in this tiny company. I certainly feel sorry for the employees and their families if they end up on the street. Right? So... I understand. If it comes to it, we'll take on as many of your employees as we can. What? That's fine, right? Or are you just looking out for yourself? That's... Please leave. President Ariso slumped his shoulders and left. That man. Is something funny?
No, I just thought it was kind of cool.
What? Aren't I always cool?
I don't know about that.
About 6 months later, President Ariso's company went bankrupt. President Ariso was forced into bankruptcy and lost everything just before he turned 60. We took in as many of the employees as we could, as I declared. Not all of them, of course. There were some employees who were clearly not motivated, and others who tried to ostracize Asami-san for President Ariso. Besides those people, we tried to recruit the others.
I'm so honored to be working with Asami-san again. I'm happy too.
I'll work harder to you for the rest of my life, Sato-san!
I'm just an employee myself, but we'll work hard together.
I'm starting to feel guilty for being the president. Oh, maybe this is why the president was so hostile towards Asami-san. Maybe he didn't like the fact that his employees adored her more. I could understand how President Ariso felt for a moment. But that doesn't make me feel sorry for him, though. The company grew by leaps and bounds. The number of employees and the company's performance snowballed. I never thought my company would grow so much. This is all thanks to Asami-san. Then one day, Asami-san and I were going on a business trip together. There...
I'm sorry, there was a mistake and I only got a twin room.
Oh, I see. This happened in the past. But this time, it was Asami-san who arranged the hotel, not me. That's right. You didn't make a mistake on purpose, did you? What? Could it be that you really did it on purpose?
What?
Nothing.
If you don't want to.
I'd love to.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.